just right. The sunlight's dancing through the blinds. The day is waiting on the line, just outside. Will you always be my love? Will you always be my love? Now cars are passing and birds are laughing as trees are holding up the sky. In the window, do they
Especially, are you good at putting up boutonnieres?
Yeah, that's
Why would you think I would be? Because you're short?
do they know?
It looks a little more wet.
Will you always be my love? Will you always be my love?
I've waited 100 years, but I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, I would have known what I was living for.
Dirt on the ground,
But I've been living.
yeah, you can kiss. You like? Yeah, good.
Your love is my turning page. Only the sweetest words remain. Every kiss is a cursive line. Every touch is a redefining phrase.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move, don't move. This will be on the cameras.
Oh, there it goes.
How was that on film? That was like...
I was concerned about the bee. Yeah.
There we go.
We just went camping recently, first time like all season because we've been so busy. And I got stung by a bee at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh my goodness.
It was terrible.
Not fun.
From the first time I saw you, I knew you'd be mine. And from the first glance you gave, my world had slowed, you stopped the time. And in that moment I could see all of the things that we would be. You were the girl I was waiting for, that I would ask to marry me. Like the beauty of the sun, you let my life so I can
Keep 13 over there.
You make me laugh and show me how good this life can be. And in our moments filled with joy is where I live, where I am free. Lay in my arms, I'll hold you tight, just like you like, continually. And I am overwhelmed by you. And overcome with joy. You've taken me higher and shown me what love can do. Where would I go or be without you? There's something in your smile that gives me strength to carry on. And there's something in your words that lingers even when you're gone. Oh, I've dreamt that a time like this would come, fulfill my life. Who could have known the one who'd bring it here would be my lovely wife? I could sing 1,000 songs about you, still that would not do. And there's a million tiny things that make the things that you do, you. I wouldn't trade our time together, wouldn't trade for anything. 'Cause nothing else here in the world can bring the happiness you bring. And I am overwhelmed by you. Am overcome with joy. You've taken me higher and shown me what love can do. Where would I go or be without you?
Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You will start off the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times when you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken. But you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happily forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together with love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your heart. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys. But today is the day it all starts.
I, Joseph Franklin Popa, Take you, Nikki, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, from this day forward, as long as we shall both live.
I, Nikki Lynn, Papa Ramos,
Take you, Joseph,
take you, Joseph,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
By the state of Michigan, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. I proudly introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Popa.
Good job, Pope.
I am yours and you are mine. I am ravished by your sight of one glimpse into your eyes. My lover's coming for his bride. There is none upon the earth that I desire before you, Lord. For you've been faithful all my days. Your love endures, it will never fade away. I need to say what my soul is singing. I need to say what my heart is screaming.
Yeah, there you go, Bart.
I need to say what my soul is singing.
This goes on the
I need to say what my heart is screaming. Yeah, I love you, my dear. Did I love you, my dear? Did I love you, way back home.
And welcoming for the second time today, the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Popa.
These two are bucking the trend, and instead of tapping your glasses or plates tonight to have the bride and groom kiss, they have a little twist. We have a putter up here and a putting green, and they'd like, during dinner, if you'd like to see these two kiss, to come up here and make a putt. A cup. I don't know what happens if you miss. I'll let the mystery be told by these two. My only advice, as they say in the game of golf, is never up, never in. I'm Rugby Popa, Joe's older brother. Sorry. I think I want a minute to settle in there.
Nikki, I want to thank you for asking me to be your matron of honor. I am so excited to fill this role. Nikki and I met about 20 years ago, and I'm not going to lie, I was pretty nervous to have a sister figure in my life. I grew up with my older brother Ryan, and that definitely had its tribulations. Those of you who have an older brother know what I'm referring to. He was a handful for me, but a protector as well. I have friends who have sisters, and I would hear their stories, and oh my gosh, I don't think I had it nearly as bad. My brother never borrowed or damaged my clothes. He never pulled my hair or pinched, just agonized me like a big brother does. A sister relationship seemed far worse because they seemed to fight over clothes, shoes, the phone, the bathroom, makeup, and so on. That didn't happen with Nikki and I. I don't remember fighting over anything actually. She might say though, that it was trying having a room next to mine. On the mornings when I had to get up early and I had 3 alarm clocks going off and my dad calling on my own phone line and I never heard a thing, all while poor Nikki was in the next room probably cursing me up and down because all the ruckus woke her up. I'm sure I was not number 1 on the top of her matron of honor list at that point.
I'm Joe's older brother and it's an honor to be Joe's best man. As I prepared what I was going to say tonight, I realized how different it was to prepare a speech for a brother than a best friend. Joe was my best man 7 years ago when I tied the knot. And Joe mentioned a lot of times in his speech how much he looked up to his older brother. And I want him to know how proud I am that Joe is my younger brother. He's had some amazing accomplishments. He's our high school prom king, went downstate as a high school wrestler. He's a world traveler. He's run marathons and recently placed second in his triathlon. And he is pursuing a career where he may one day put you or I to sleep.
I remember a lot of fun times camping, one to which I believe Nikki still has a scar on her left knee from us wrecking the scooter together. Sorry about that. Her and I would frequent the beach together quite a bit too. I remember a few times saying, "Hey Nikki, why don't you call off work today and let's go to the beach?" I didn't have to twist her arm too far for that. We did a lot together, some things we shouldn't have, but we won't get into those times.
We'll save some of Joe's odd tendencies for another day.
Well, let's hear it go.
Wait, what did I hear out there?
Let's hear it go.
Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, brother. I have a request from the crowd. Joe was such a picky eater growing up. Anytime he went on a sleepover, Mom had to pack his own box of Entenmann's donuts. Oh, and what about the fact that Joe still carries a fake ID of Ricky Martin in his wallet? A few of us saw him bust this out a few weeks ago in Nashville, and the sad part is it still works. Lastly, if you see Joe running around this evening with a blue or a pink fruity looking drink in his hand, don't be fooled. There's not a bowl of spiked punch off in the corner. Joe is drinking his electrolytes. Joe carries electrolytes with him like women carry lipstick. He doesn't leave the house without them. He claimed to...
And for Joe? Oh, Joe. Now that you've said I do and signed your life away, we need to talk. I'm just kidding. Joe, I don't know you all that well yet, but what I do know of you, I like. And I don't know if Nikki has clued you in yet, but one can say I can be picky, so getting my approval is big. You seem to be a very genuine, down-to-earth kind of guy who truly cares for my stepsister Nikki. You put her up there on a pedestal where she should be. When she started dating you, I wasn't sure at first. I mean, we didn't have a cell phone. I was like, what? But that actually made me like you even more. And then she told me you were in her nursing program, and I was like, oh, I see where this is stemmed from.
I'm still reminded today of some of Joe's fondest childhood memories, such as when Big Brother knocked him down in the snow, locked him in the dark basement, or convinced him his favorite My Little Buddy had become Chucky. Joey, please accept my apologies for those events. However, it was still one of my favorite laughs when we were kids when I sent Herbie, Joe's hamster, 300 feet in the air in my homemade rocket. The hamster did live, I promise, and that's a true story.
You two have not only shared an education and career together, but a love that has truly shone through to many. Nikki's family is very protective of her, and Joe, you've gotten many blessings from all of us. Nikki is a very family-oriented person, and we've all welcomed you with open arms. I now ask if all of you would please raise your glass for a toast in honor of Joe and Nikki Popa and their lifetime of love together.
As he walked off, it was the first time I felt comfortable seeing my little brother go off on his own, and I knew he could overcome any challenges that he may face. I leaned over and told my wife that Joe was on this once-in-a-lifetime adventure to see the world and possibly find the one. The good part is the bears didn't think Joe was very attractive, and he made it back in one piece. Only to find out shortly after coming home, the woman of his dreams that he met in nursing school was right in his backyard, good old Lowell, Indiana. I'll never forget the first time I saw Joe and Nikki together in the summer of 2011. My wife and I met these two at the beach where they were just friends. Truth be told, we got about 5 minutes of the day with these two as they were flirting and courting like two people in love. I knew something was different about my brother after seeing how he looked at Nikki and the glow in his face that day. I knew something very special was going on between these two, and we may someday be gathered just as we are today. Nikki, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you over the years. We welcome you to the family with open arms, and I know you'll make an excellent wife for my little brother. Joe is one of the most considerate, loyal, and kind-hearted individuals out there. Lucky for you, if the two of you ever get stranded at an island, you can rely on Joe's survival skills to build you a fire and help you survive off of the land. For all you survivalists out there, Joe's PSR, that is primitive survival rating, has just exceeded an 8.6. Brother, you've excelled at everything you put your mind to, and I know you'll make an excellent husband for Nikki. We wish you a lifetime of happiness and prosperity, And if everybody would please raise their glasses and join me as we toast to Joe and Nikki. Thank you.
There's no words to show you how. No song that's come from David's crown. I'll take my soul, pour it out at your feet. I wait patiently for you. Oh, I will forever and always put you before me till the end of time. But until my last breath rolls in, oh, I am yours, and you are mine. My heart beats for you alone. No house can hold the love that we own.
And for Joe and Nikki. This time, Joe, I'd like for you to go and find your mom. And Nikki, you stay right there. Grampy. Grampy and Nikki, everyone, put your hands together.
This is where the day begins, and I can't stop this world from spinning. But if I could, I would live each moment like the first time. Like the first time. You got me from the get-go, and I don't want to let go. This is real, I can feel my heartbeat for the first time. Morning comes like a new song, everyone singing along. This is real, I can feel my heartbeat for the first time, for the first time. On my skin, a brand new day, and I am living. No more chains to hold me down. I'm flying for the first time, for the first time. You got me from the get-go, and I don't want to let go. This is real, I can feel my heartbeat for the first time. Morning comes like a new song, everyone singing along. This is real, I can feel my heartbeat for the first time, for the first time. You got me from the get-go, and I don't want to let go. This is real, I can feel my heartbeat for the first time. Morning comes like a new song, everyone singing along.
The couple that has been married the longest here tonight.
This is my love song to you. Let every woman know I'm yours, so you can fall asleep each night, babe, and know I'm dreaming of you more. You're always hoping that we meet. You always want to keep my gaze, but you're the only one I see, love, and that's the one thing that won't change. I will never stop trying, I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand, I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used.
You've been married how long?
44 years.
44 years. All right. What kind of advice do you...
And I loved her from the first time I saw her.
Now, what kind of advice would you give Joe and Nikki to be married 43 years or longer happily?
Nikki, you must give Joe slack. You cannot constantly stay on his back, and things will work out. Give him some breathing room. Let him believe he's the boss.
Looking back at me, and I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. Still get my heart racing.
Joe and Nikki, a lifetime full of happiness and love. Congratulations. Everyone, be safe driving home. Joe and Nikki, God bless you and have a wonderful marriage and have a great night. Enjoy the last song. Thank you so much.
You say what you can.